5 important lessons young people should learn from Steve Ballmer. Stephen Anthony Ballmer, popularly known as Steve Ballmer, was born on March 24, 1956. He is a businessman, investor, humanitarian, and is currently the owner of the Los Angeles Clippers of the National Basketball Association, which he bought in 2014 for $2 billion. In October 2018, Ballmer's personal net worth was estimated at $42.4 billion, which makes him the 18th richest man in the world. So how did Steve Ballmer become so wealthy, and what can people learn from him? In this video, we'll share with you 5 important lessons young people should learn from Steve Ballmer. If you're new here, consider subscribing so you won't miss other interesting videos like this. Lesson 1. Learn with a purpose. Ballmer spent his early year learning as fast as he could. As much as he could, he attended the Detroit Country Day School on a scholarship where, as a highly intelligent and enthusiastic student with a talent for math, he participated in football and track, managed the basketball team, and was part of various school teams. Even while at Harvard in the 1970s, Ballmer worked with the football team on a Harvard Crimson newspaper as well as the University Literary magazine. Ballmer even played poker with Bill Gates, a classmate of his who dropped during their junior year. When Ballmer graduated from Harvard, he spent 1.5 years at Procter & Gamble, advertising muffin and brownie mixes. The lesson for young people: learn with a purpose, explore your strength, and develop your skills, because they are tools that will make you successful in life. Working with various school teams and the school newspaper allowed Ballmer to develop a positive energy, sociability, and assertiveness that would serve him well in his journey to success. You need to seek unique and challenging experiences, anything that is different from your daily monotony, because it is from these experiences that you learn and improve. Lesson 2. Make yourself indispensable. Ballmer's college classmate Bill Gates had dropped out of school to co-found Microsoft. After completing his first year at the business school, Ballmer approached his playmate, hoping for a summer job at his company. Gates instead asked Ballmer to take a full-time job managing the company's operations. In 1980, Ballmer left the Stanford Graduate School of Business and joined Microsoft in June, eventually becoming the first business manager to be hired by Gates. While in this position, Ballmer proved that he was an indispensable part of the company. He offered great assistance to Bill, and this made him climb the company ladder. Under Ballmer's leadership, Microsoft diversified its product range to include products such as electronic game console system Xbox and the Zune family of portable media players. Microsoft also registered a phenomenal increase in profits during Ballmer's tenure as CEO. The corporation's annual revenue surged from $25 billion to $70 billion, while its net income increased 215% to $23 billion. The lesson for young people: remember how Ballmer used to play with Bill Gates before he dropped out? Imagine if he had been reserved and kept to himself during his college days. It was Ballmer's sociability and assertiveness that got him close to Gates, and when he needed a place to start his career, his friend was there to help. Make yourself indispensable to the people you work with and work for. Your skills should talk for you. Take no one for granted, and it shouldn't matter if you are working for a friend or a family member. Your dedication and hard work should be the reason why they keep you, and not only your relationship with them. Ballmer did not in any way use his friendship with Gates as a reason to be unproductive. You should emulate his example in order to be successful. Lesson 3. You can start small. Ballmer once said, "I started as an assistant to the president. I was Bill's assistant, basically, chief cook and bottle washer." Ballmer joined Microsoft in 1980 and occupied several positions, starting from the position as Bill Gates' assistant, earning just $50,000 a year. Over the next several years, He held many other important positions in the company, and in February 1992, he was made the Executive Vice President, Sales and Support. After serving in this position for a few years, Ballmer was eventually promoted in July 1998 to the President of Microsoft, a position he held till February 2001. Ballmer was officially named the Chief Executive Officer (CEO) in January 2000, and he held this position right up to his retirement in 2014 as a very wealthy man. The lesson for young people: if you want to be successful in life, there's nothing wrong with starting small. Hard work, perseverance, and dedication will always get you where you want to be. If you want to be rich, start from somewhere. No matter how insignificant a role might seem, as long as you have your goals, you will attain them. Lesson 4. Be a step ahead. While Ballmer headed the Microsoft's operation system development in 1980s, which was the center of the company's business, he realized something that no one else had thought of. The graphical user interface that Apple's Macintosh launched in 1984 was a huge step in making personal computers more popular and easier to use. He also saw that this interface will be a threat to Microsoft's intention to make their own interface, the MS-DOS, the standard in the industry. Therefore, in order to ensure that developers would continue to create applications based on the MS-DOS and to remain ahead of their competitor, Ballmer pushed Microsoft to announce Windows, a graphical user interface which the company heavily promoted before the release in 1985. By the time Microsoft became a publicly held company in 1986, Ballmer had become a multimillionaire at the age of 30. The lesson for young people: if you want to be successful and rich, especially if you find yourself in a competitive business line, always stay ahead of your competitors. Always be one step ahead and be smart in the decisions you make. Lesson 5. Let your energy drive your work. Throughout his time in Microsoft, Ballmer always energetically promoted Microsoft as the dominant player that set standards and sold the software behind the next big thing in computing. From 1980 onwards, Ballmer's intense loyalty and managerial talent were considered infectious to those he worked with. Ballmer was friendly, easygoing, with a loud, exuberant style and a high-energy personality that influenced a lot of business interactions. This attitude of his drove Microsoft's growth over the years and made him rich. The lesson for young people: your attitude towards your work will determine how successful you can become. The more boisterous you are, the easier you can convince investors. Your positive attitude and energy will enable you to apply your skills and gifts more effectively. It's the desire that shows your determination and spirit, and it shows through your actions, your commitment and belief in what you're doing, which in turn spurs those around you to action and efficiency. In conclusion, if you're a young person and you want to be rich in life, learn skills and always work to sharpen them. Let your skills speak for you. The better they are, the more likely opportunities will come to you. Never be afraid to start small. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first little step. Always be ahead of your rivals and competitors in order to stay relevant and successful. Your high-spirited and vibrant attitude to work will inevitably draw people to you, and it will make investors more confident in your goals and dreams. Thank you for watching our videos. We'd like to give you another interesting video for you to enjoy next. But before then, our team will be very happy if you can like this video and share it with your friends on social media. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss other interesting videos like this. Look at your screen now to see 2 other videos we handpicked for you to enjoy next. We love you.